This is the championship of Virginia North and South. The playoffs have been far and they have been wide, and they have led here to this final match between Arlington SA and Virginia Revolution Pro. Powell sends it inside and now forward to the feet of Barnard. Barnard's elastic touch, able to hold on. Now Powell back on the ball, cuts inside, goes down. He's hold on to the ball, not a ton of contact there, but the foul is given. Here's the early delivery into the middle. Final effort and golazo. There it is, Arlington SA on the back of the net. What a quick delivery and quick thinking to send this one in. And inside of the first 5 minutes, it's 1-0 for Arlington. Revolution will plead their case, but this one's not coming back. It's going to be a goal to the good. McGovern is the goal scorer. Nika Costa back over to Castillo. Plenty of time and space for Dexter. Dexter's ball across the 18. That's a clever header there from Aspera Slavov off the delivery. And everyone watching from wherever. This is flicked on by Stone. Jennings gets the second. McGovern now. Ball ping-pongs back and forth, and it looks like there was some extracurriculars after the fact. Jennings is down. Barona's not happy. Perhaps some frustrations. And it is going to be a yellow card for Wilson, an early yellow card inside the first 10 minutes. I didn't get a good look at that, but from the reaction of the Arlington players and the resignation from Wilson, didn't seem to be a whole lot. Revolution back from the start. Oh, that's a bad turnover. Osafesu has a window, takes the shot from range. It's just outside the fingers of Trey Wolf, but also just outside the range of that far post. Take a look at this quick replay as we tend to the medical service of the player down. Great challenge. Onwards we play. This is a late challenge going through Dexter. The guilty party is Eric Jennings, who made an attempt, but certainly a foul and certainly an uncontrolled challenge on the ball. Enough of an angle. And pushed down by Barnard. Barnard showing the immediate yellow. That's an accumulation, and we saw it coming. Barnard from the opening whistle has been chipping away foul after foul. No, nothing too serious, but that is textbook accumulation. And that's a late challenge. It looks like the advantage is given. The referee acknowledged the foul, but also acknowledged that Revolution have an advantage, and there's the final shot. Long throws have been an important aspect of this match, and we have another one here from Uribe into the 18 towards goal. Jack Stone got a strong piece of head to that one. Maxime Davis caught it out of the air. There's an Arlington player down. Nelson Castillo looking for the run of Aaron Russ. Russ gets out of trouble, back to Dexter. And now down the line, clever challenge from Ronaldo da Silva. Now back. Oh, great little turn there. Costa Nika goes down. Da Silva the guilty party, and this is an exciting climax to this first half. Slavov working for Stone. Slavov again out wide for Alexander Dexter. Dexter! Oh, he took the shot on. Wilson was there in a dangerous area, but took the shot on nonetheless. Great save, great hold from Maxime Davis. It was a real game to behold. I think we're doing ourselves a disservice to focus more so on the refs than the talent. This is Nelson Castillo. Ooh, Wilson goes down. Goalkeeper certainly fouled, but the ball is in the back of the net, but it's not going to count. There is going to be a card for Subsebe for his challenge on Maxime Davis, who will need medical attention. A hot sequence of play. Taking a look back at this replay. Yeah, make contact with the head of Maxime Davis. Another reason this had to be called immediately. And certainly Davis will require some medical attention here after some hard contact. Good win initially from Uribe. Now over the top. Here comes a great save from Maxime Davis to deny Wilson with the spread save. That is textbook. He's my dude. Ooh, it's sent in. It's through the wickets, but the offside flag has gone. Let's take a look back at this one. Ball did not find its way across the back line, but it was a really well-delivered set piece. Uribe sent it in. Davis got the partial save, and then the offside flag does go. Castillo, final pass over to Wilson. Wilson goes down. It's in the mix. What a save again. Maxime Davis putting himself in the legend books as potential goalkeeper and man of the match, but still a lot of script to be written. Now Kareem Garby will send it down the middle. Here comes Miles Powell. Powell still going, has escaped one challenge. Can he get this one off? There's a lot of contact. The shoulder to shoulder has won the ball. Referee says no, and onwards we play. Uribe. Enough to win this one with the shoulder to shoulder. We'll come back and look at the replay, no doubt, but now it's a hotly contested ball up top. Kostanika gonna get the card for his challenge on McMillan.
That's a red card! That's a red card!
A lot of officials in the stands tonight. It's a well-called yellow card. It's overzealous challenge from Kostanika. No more than the yellow given. It's well officiated. Now take a look at the challenge down on the other end. Uribe did well to wait. It'd be cool to see fans actually watching the game as opposed to only focusing on the referee. But I don't think we'll see that in this country. We just don't have the ability. Here is a flashpoint. Muriaga Jaga and Timoshenko coming together. There is a moment to adjudicate. We got it on the instant replay. Let's take a look back at it. At the end of the day, the referee is calling the game. Players are accountable for their actions, no matter how much the fans will say otherwise. And I think the refs have done a great job. At the end of the day, if players want to act a fool and take this game out of the character to what it is, then that is going to be how any game goes, no matter what referee. Well sent away by Barona. Like straight up. Slavov keeps it alive. It's still in the mix. It's off the top of the crossbar. Maxime Davis goes in well. Good claim from Maxime Davis through the contact. Revolution, they're still just a goal behind. They've gotten spread out and extended, but Arlington have not closed the deal. They haven't found the nail in the coffin. There is the flashpoint. That is certainly gonna be a card for Jack Stone. There is another card for Stone, or excuse me, a first for Stone. There was an inflammatory point kept alive by Boateng. Kostanika slaloms one player. Can he send it in? Great step from Barona. And now upfield goes Kareem Garby. Garby finding that pocket of space and switches the point of attack. Osifesu has to get past Alexander Dexter. Here comes Osifesu. It's in the middle for Miles Powell. Golazo! And that is the nail in the coffin for Arlington SA. It's 2-0. Lights, camera, action. Cutscene. That is Miles Powell's goal. That is Arlington's win. 3 points will go to the home side here. Elation for the Arlington-based side, and they will represent Virginia here in the UPSL round of 32. Congratulations to Arlington here in the dying minutes with a second goal. Take a look at the replay. Osifesu, great work to get inside of Alexander Dexter and find Miles Powell. There's Alexander Dexter, back to Trey Wolf. Will serve as the fulcrum point. Ooh! Oh no! There is catastrophic moment. Miles Powell sends it in and has scored another go-ahead goal. I think the game was already win, but Miles Powell making sure there is no doubt he's got a brace to add to McGovern's goal. And Arlington certainly, that's disappointing for Trey Wolf, who's had an otherwise great performance, or at least a fine performance, has been so instrumental throughout the season. But right now it's all about Arlington SA's championship win here. Congratulations. Ecstasy, well deserved.